morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a sound check for the Atlantic Mixed Fours. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a sound check. Well, a very good morning, everybody. Welcome down here to the Athena Royal Hotel in Paphos for this final day of this Atlantic Senior Championships. Well, we're down to the semi-final of the Senior Mixed Fours. Players have already been invited onto the green here. We've got a fabulous game. We've got Switzerland taking on Guernsey on the left-hand side rink there, as you can see. And the game we're going to be following to begin with on the right-hand side green is England A versus the USA B. So joining me in the commentary box for this game is the man himself, Mr. John Bell. Good morning, John.
Good morning, everybody, from a very sunny Cyprus. The sun is back.
Yep, sorry about yesterday, for those that have seen the videos. Torrential rain, only for literally 2 hours, but it was enough to cause a lot of disruption. Fortunately, we had a backup plan, which was the use of the indoor facility. We tried to post a few little bits of clip-its there. We couldn't stream that, unfortunately, for you due to the internet not being available down there. But we're back with you. And good semi-finals going on here. 4 really good teams, John. Some good games yesterday.
Yes, there's been lots of really tight finishes here in the mixed competition, and all the semi-finalists very worthy of their place. Had to fight hard to get here, which you would expect.
So semi-final stages. There's no time limit to this. It's just 15 ends. USA with the blue shirts and the blue stickers, and England are the old England kit with the lovely lion on there, and they've got red stickers. It's been a great event so far. 12 days of superb bowling in a superb complex. Gone down very well, I think, John, for the first year.
Everybody has really enjoyed it. I think they're really looking to build on the success of this event, make it even stronger for the one in 2 years' time.
Yep. We're back. Always has that little gremlin in this other hotel. Every time we've been here, it's frozen just a couple of times. So sorry about that. The greens have dried out quite well. You can just see just a little bit of morning mist just standing on the top of this felt surface. But they've had the hoovers out. Good start.
Yes, congratulations to all the Bowl Cyprus members and hotel staff for making a magnificent effort to get this green in shape for the semi-finals. Loads of water after yesterday. The mother of all storms hit us yesterday morning.
Yeah, it was rocking my balcony windows, that's for certain. Yeah, they've done a very, very good job, completely underwater. And it's good to see.
Good start by the USA number 2, Frankie Napoli. Caroline, playing 3 for England, doesn't play indoor bowls, but she seems to have acclimatised very well to these artificial surfaces.
Yeah, it's good to see the ladies playing backhand as well. I said this yesterday with sorry, yesterday, the day before with Robert Wheel, saying, you know, 9 times out of 10 in a mixed fours you'd see both the men at the back end, but it's great to see the ladies, you know, moving further forward. You know, Brett Hartley, you know, well, he's a great lead, so it's a good tactic that to shove Brett at the front. I'm sure he won't mind. Caroline's had a lot of success playing for Lincolnshire.
She's certainly good at the drive. She won the semi-final of the ladies' competition with a superb drive. Took the jack into the ditch for the one shot they needed for victory.
Just got that little straightener with the extra pace. We've seen that quite a lot on these greens. Alex Bryden skipping this one. He plays a lot of competitive indoor bowls in the northeast. Always does well in the big events like PBA qualifiers and nationals. He's always there or thereabouts.
Plays for the Dunstan Club in Durham.
Now, can he get to the jack? Just underneath. Quite a few seconds. So you can see we're just playing up to the bowl or the jack, nice and positive. You've got nearly 7 seconds here, John. 4 to the left are all red stickers. The black bowl and the red bowl is a red sticker. There's only the shot that's got a blue sticker on it. I'd play nice and quick for the bowl. Keep it nice and simple.
Yeah, there's a line into the offending bowl.
Big bowl for the first end. What a great start if you can get this. So backhand with weight, looking for the bowl. Not far off. If he misses the front. Sigh of relief from the USA there. Nearly played another, he bends. Look at it just sticking. Look at that. Oh, dear me.
Probably still a bit of moisture in the surface.
So opening blood to the USA. We'll keep panning across to the other semi-final and shouting the scores out for you. As usual, if you have got the chat function open and you want to ask a question, just pop it down and we'll answer them the best we can for you. Final is today at 1:30 local time. Not a bad opening bowl.
Yes, and as we've said many times, you cannot underestimate the value of good leading balls. Yeah, great recovery from Brett.
Frankie playing the forehand. Again, line looks pretty decent. Sneaks past either side. Well played. Great bowl.
Yeah, Frankie dropped onto the weight pretty quickly in this game.
Just gonna miss. Played another great bowl. Great bowls being played here. Well, Caroline in a bit of trouble early on. 3 down.
Well, good open draw still available.
Well, this is really, really close.
Yeah, it's a great effort.
Probably in for second, I think, John.
Yep.
That's a very, very good ball. Takes a little bit of the pressure off. Nicely locked in as well. Joanne, well, she's been playing some great stuff during this competition. She skipped the ladies. See, Caroline's a left-hander. She'll get a little bit more bend off her delivery in this direction with that forehand of hers. Just overplayed it. Lots waiting down the back here, some good position. Bowls locked in, not a lot of danger for just arriving. Certainly don't want to be short.
Interesting delivery there from Peter Ritchie. No leg movement at all depending on arm movement.
Can't be good on the back longer term. It'd be interesting to see how he plays, like, you know, like maybe a 10-second grass screen, because there's no momentum there, is there?
That's right, that's right. Yeah, a little bit unlucky there for Alex. USA still holding.
Needs to ride off these bowls. It's a very thin edge, just not going to reach though. Dear.
Well, it didn't look like two, did it, from here, but
I'm not sure if it might be three, you know. It's going to be very close for three. Roger Black's come on to measure. Just quickly shoving a few chocks under the bowls to secure them in place. Quite a nice day here in Cyprus this morning for the playing conditions. Currently 18 degrees, which isn't too bad.
Roger Black, a very experienced umpire.
See, going the other game there. They're just still finding the feet. Swiss team.
Yeah, the Swiss have played some remarkable last balls to win some of these games. Very tight finishes against England, and yesterday the same thing applied against Cyprus. Brilliant last two ends of balls to secure victory.
Yeah, the slightly shorter, heavier surface seemed to fall in their favour, I thought. Like I said, he played some... There was a lot of really, really good close heads panning across the 6 indoor rinks.
And the USA teams have made a great contribution to this tournament as well. The televised game we showed, the USA against South Africa, was an absolute brilliant game of bowls. And skip Phil Dunn played absolutely magnificent bowls on the last two ends. again, a treat for all our viewers. The USA are looking to shorten the jack here.
Yep. Just over 23 metres.
Bit of a strange decision that. They were doing quite well where they were.
Yeah, I can say. Scored a 3 and a 1 and decided to change the length.
I know. Well, that's why.
Yeah.
Brilliant first ball. Brett Harkley, a dedicated lead. In his career, he got 21 caps for the indoor England team. Oh, very good.
Lovely start. 2 good bowls. Brett will just look at getting to them, drop a yard. His line was good. Yep, good adjustment.
Good to see them all getting a good line down this side of the green. You might have thought that the deluge we had yesterday would have affected the surface badly, but doesn't look that way.
Run a bit more. Well,
Well,
it stays up its in.
well, this is an excellent start for the Americans. Settled in very early.
Needs the jack.
Oh.
Dear me. Lots of bowls just to sit off or work off if you're just ever so slightly up. Don't want to get too close. I mean, when you've only got one bowl and too quick and whiz it out. Just a nice reaching draw. Brett's doing that old finger trick. Oh, Caroline, what can you do? brilliant. Great ball. The unlucky part of that is it blocks one of the holes, so she plays the same pace and just narrows it down a bit. Can't afford to attack this with one bowl in the head. Goes with it. Double bounce. Nice full draw.
Superb ball. She might have been tempted there to go for the drive. She don't want to be losing fours and fives. But she not only picks it up, she puts it in a position where it'd be very difficult to get shot back for the USA. Very good.
So all the supporters there, American flag. Lots here from America supporting their team. There's Trevor, part of the organisation team, and then here's the England supporters. All enjoying the morning sun. Good effort. Very good effort.
Backhand draw again for Alex. Peter's shown him the line in. Oh, outstanding.
Oh, great ball. Nearly drawn it. Oh.
What a great effort. This is excellent bowling. What's your memory like, Alex?
All pace dependent as well. Just needs to run, I think, to get past the front. Oh.
Well, however many England get to be delighted with the result, because they were in a particularly precarious position when there was about 4 or 5 against. But a great turnaround.
Lots of possible shots here. How's your closing speech going for this evening, John?
Going well, all prepared.
Yeah, all finished, is it?
Yes, it's got verbs in it and everything.
Oh, marvellous. Do you stand and practice in front of the mirror there?
No, can't stand the sight of that.
It's not one of them funfair mirrors, is it?
Oh, it's just a bit of fun, so let's hope it goes down well.
It's all in 6 languages, is it? can just see that in your little Cumbrian accent there. Made a down's done hair, didn't
I know. I do well to do it in English.
Lots here being measured. Well, that one. Just the one, I think. Yep. On the scoreboard.
A great game so far.
Yep, high quality. It's good to see. You can see how they've got to this semi-final.
Yes, the USA B keeping the flag flying. The other two USA teams went out by one shot yesterday.
Oh, really?
So almost, but not quite. Good performances though.
Just see the bowlers just coming back from breakfast, starting to support these players. Five nil up for Guernsey against the Swiss team.
Yes, the Swiss team. They've got out of jail a few times. They were when they beat England, one of the England teams in the first round. There were two up on the last end, and when the third went down, England were laying 6.
Oh, really?
And he drew almost a front toucher. That's the way to do it.
Mm. This is much better. Good adjustment. It's a great bowl.
Yeah, just change your length, just throwing Mary off a little bit.
Gently on that one. That's okay. Streaming the bowls that way.
Ah, okay.
Turns a red bowl. Yeah, it's okay. Still plenty of room. It's an interesting tactic here. You can see England are playing 3s up. The American team here, the 3s remain down at the mat.
Well, I think it's traditional for British bowls for the threes to be up, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, I've got to say, it saves a bit of time when the threes stay down at the other end.
Yeah.
It certainly it gets the tournament running a lot quicker.
Wasn't far away with the last ball, but looking just for a a little bit of adjustment just to try and get in. It's still 3 for England at the moment. Line's not too shabby. Is it just slightly overplayed? It is. That's gone off. This one's following it. Oh, very unlucky. Wasn't sure it was just going to get past the front. So advantage definitely here in this end for England. Line a good 3, 2. That ball, 2 and a look. That ball must have just come in. Certainly looks 3, but who knows. Just a backhand draw for England, just to add to the count. Even if he's turning his own balls through. Anything down the centre line really. Doesn't want to stick wide. That's probably the only worst ball he could play. Just wide side of the jack. Just gives people a bit of a sighter and something to rest on.
Well, that's certainly a bit of a waste. Nothing at all for him to be shot there. No, then choice of shots for Peter. I mean, the draw is still available, but it's obviously not easy as the 2/3 slipped right through to the ditch. He could consider playing a weight, chopping into those shot balls, possibly picking the jack up. That would probably be the percentage shot, making sure he's right through it. Well, you've taken my advice.
How's the result?
He was unlucky.
Yeah, he's played it well. Still 2 for England.
This is what we call a free draw. Trying to make an additional shot.
Has done. This one's not so easy. It's not much of a target. I think he's going to be forced to play a draw to save.
Well, he's been drawn very well.
Got the wrong side of it. Might have come in for 3rd. Still definitely 2 for red.
Yeah, weight perfect again.
2 it is. 4-3 the score after 4 ends, so just one in it. See, the other game is a bit one-sided at the moment. Guernsey are off to a flying start, 9-0 after 3 ends.
Maybe this one is a bridge too far for the Swiss team. Plenty of time left though. Well, England have decided that they like the longer length. Oh, excellent wood.
Yes, a good start. Like new length, almost tee to tee, just mat slightly up, 4 feet. Will it just get back? Has done. Good adjustment.
See why they couldn't have presented a medal. We'll see. That short red ball on this hand won't look well from the mat. This might be a tendency like that to get the players to throw them out too wide. Yeah, well, I think that shows that if you're actually inside that short red ball, they're going to whip away. Good weight, the key to getting the right bend. Clever rubbish. Northern Caroline. Looks a good line. Brilliant.
If I was America, I'd be inclined to play this jack in the ditch down the backhand. 2 balls away, split the jack flies out, respots. Nice and firm. She does play the attacking shots very well, does Joanne. And jack in the ditch, there's already a deep bowl there. Depends where her bowl goes, but I think it's definitely the shot. Almost like she can hear me. She's not far away, just needs to hold up for the jack. Got it. Brilliant bowl. Brilliant bowl. She's a little bit unlucky to get that spin off the carpet, and I thought it was going to be a lot closer to it in the ditch, but it's very, very close. England have got the blue bowl to the left of the screen. Ditches are not too deep. I'll just move this scoreboard out of the way so we can see. There we go. So about a metre away in the ditch. Caroline will just play to the edge. Very difficult playing to the edge. Seen so many bowls just run off at the end. Now, needs to get under that one. Not sure how far this England bowl is off the ditch to the left that he's pointing at now. I mean, that's going to be the closest of the red bowls.
Well, backhand looks the best for a draw.
That'd be just too much, I think. Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah. That's a snazzy hat, dear me. All on pace. You can just run a little bit. Needs to run. Going sideways. Just short, I think.
That's a brave shot, trying to wriggle your way through those short balls. I mean, it looks there's completely open hand on the backhand side. I know it's unknown territory out there, but
Just wondering if they ran the 2 bowls off. If they ran that red and blue bowl off the green. They've got America have got one in the ditch. They've got that light blue bowl down the back, which would be second. And I'm not sure about the other blue bowl against the blacks. So it's still 2.5 feet, but it's a difficult draw there. Anything within a foot will probably just roll in the ditch. So it'll come down to personal choice. It will be just a draw or take the 2 bowls off. Still thinking about it. It's important to make your mind up before you get on the mat. Don't want to have 2 shots going through your head when you're trying to deliver. Playing the draw.
yeah, good line in again.
Keep stood right on the very edge of the mat. Just to stop that ball from doing that very big turn at the end. Hold it up as long as possible. Needs to miss the front. Can he wriggle through? Oh, not quite. Is he playing the two balls, I wonder? Yes, trying to play for the two balls. Bent a long way. Well, there's massive scoreline on that other game. Guernsey have just picked up a 6 on that fourth end. 15 without now the score. It's a massive score in 4 ends. England have got one so far. So they're measuring for second at the moment. Gone to the bowl in the ditch first. Sometimes you get a little bit of deception there with the angle of the ditch. Always depends on, first of all, how deep the ditch is, and then the second thing that plays a big part is the position of the jack within the ditch. I mean, if you've got the bowl in the ditch, you want the jack to be right at the back, ideally. So it is just a 1 for England. So we're all level.
Good game so far.
Very good game.
How many this morning?
70. Yep, 2 good bowls there for Brett Arkley. Now he just needs to just slightly adjust the line. She played at an excellent pace.
Now then, Anne, what's your weight like? Good enough?
Yeah, taking advantage here. USA are just having a little bit of a loose end. Frankie here will just draw in to try and get a really good close second, if not shot. Just a bit quick with his first delivery. The line's really good again. What's the pace like? Just quick again, I think. Yeah, good choice here to swap hands. Leave that big wide hole on that backhand. Caroline can just play anything within 2 or 3 feet down the forehand and won't make the target any bigger. It's pretty protected down there. So it's a good choice of shot.
Yeah, the head building nicely for England, lying 3.
Oh, it's going against the bias. It's nearly knocked that jack off. Gosh. I went straight.
Should have stopped along the other side and the Swiss will be looking for another shot.
Oh, well played. Brilliant bowl. Very good second shot there. Doesn't want to get to the jack. Oh. Oh. Deary me. What a fabulous bowl that was.
Well, you would have thought that it would have been the other hand to reach that second ball, but it came in just down the right line to remove it on the forehand. It doesn't matter where it came from, it's the job it's done. Must be 4 now to England, I would think.
I think it is as well. So, yeah, so does the marker.
Well, Alex, obviously trying to draw another shot, but it's where he finishes. He would like to make it a bit more complicated for the USA to get shot back. Well, he's got another shot, but it's still open draw for Peter, USA. Well, I think good weight here is the key.
Urging this bowl back. If it runs, it will come all the way back. Just needs to come up. urging it forward. Well, I think it's cut a couple out.
Perfect line. Yeah, staying with the backhand.
Needs to miss the front. Yeah, it has done. Now, can it hold up? Probably in.
Well, Peter will know what the line is. He got a good one with his last ball, but just needs minor weight adjustment. Another half a yard on his last ball is the perfect draw shot.
Oh, just not enough, I don't think, to save. Perfect pace, just struggled just to get back. Looks like they're measuring the front one against the black one and the left hand side red one. One's been removed for England. Roger's earning his keep today. Nope, that one's not in.
Roger was secretary of, I think he was Scottish Bowling Association then, and he ran a very successful World Bowls in Scotland. A great servant to bowls. It was only him running the association then, and now there's quite a lot of people involved with Bowls Scotland.
So, still a nice, very close game. 9 shots in 6 ends. Holds up. It's a great start. Well played. Good bowl. (16-1) you can see there the score. Guernsey are beating Switzerland 16-1 after 6 ends.
A little wayward end. Chance for Frankie to tidy it up.
Dear. Man against the bias.
Still nothing to pick between these two sides. Well, that could be in.
Yep. 2 USA. Certainly helped, that little cheeky touch off that wide bowl. May even be in for shot, but it's definitely second. They're all just running slightly back there, aren't they, near their end?
Yep.
They're either just coming slightly underneath or running back. Jack must be in a difficult position. Slightly short, I think, than it was last time.
I think this is one of the characteristics of these surfaces. If you're just slightly over the weight, you do hold on to the line.
Needs to come with it. Yeah, has done. Positive shot there. Black bowl or the jack. The jack was probably the second option, but very good.
Well, good luck with picking a line down there now. They seem to have shied away from the backhand in this direction for some reason. It looks the more open hand and open side, but if you're coming down their forehand, you've got to negotiate all those short balls, and that certainly is not an easy shot. Alex Bryden here, obviously going for a double success, already winner of the men's fours after a tremendous final with South Africa.
Needs to run a long way, the line's good, come all the way back.
I think we saw there, that's why they're shying away from that. That held really, well, didn't it?
Yeah.
It sort of didn't make much ground at all. Yeah, chancing his arm down their backhand. Now Alex looking for an extra yard on his last ball, finishing inside or outside the shot ball, but no, it's not looking at it. It's Indian country out there.
Yeah, it really struggled, didn't it? Didn't bend much at all until that last 2 feet. I mean, the pace wasn't really that bad.
Oh,
Oh,
perfect.
yeah, and they clapped it.
The only way to get it.
So a pair for USA, they just get their noses back in front once again, just going into the halfway mark of this semi-final. Good start.
Brett back on the ball.
Now this is a cracking effort. You can just swallow the jack. Has done. Brilliant. Great bowl. Nearly played his. Oh, brilliant. Great bowl. Turned it away nicely. So Frankie will just need to adjust his pace this way. Just struggled a little bit.
Yeah, he lost a couple of balls into the ditch going this way last time, I think. Nothing wrong with being through the head as long as you're in a potential receiving position. Can't afford to waste balls in these sort of games. On from Clearthorpes.
Oh, brilliant. Turned it away for 4.
Demonstrating her versatility there.
Yeah.
Shot off both hands. Well, they certainly slip on down this end, don't they?
They seem to run down a hill. Chance for England to really apply pressure now. Caroline will just look at playing a nice draw.
Yeah, they seem to have a liking now for the forehand in this direction. Well, that's 5, I think.
Well, just needs to hold. It's going to be a good bowl. Can it hold? Brilliant. That's a brilliant bowl. Very big bowl as well. 5 down. Perfect length. Can Caroline just get to it? Turn it away. Oh, that would be some bowl.
She doesn't want to move the jack if she can help it, but it's certainly worth a try.
Not far off, you
Not
know.
far away
It
either.
runs. Brilliant. Wow, some great balls being played from both sides.
Still 1 to England, I think.
That's finished in a good place in a way. It stops England getting to the American bowl to turn it away for a load. I mean, I don't think they'll get back to the bowl now without working off the black one. Joanne's just calling the skip forward here. Now, for me, you can only play a draw down the backhand to the black bowl, or if you do just get a little tickle on the jack, for a 2. So if you start playing anything too quick, and you get the gap between the bowl and the jack and edge the bowl, you could find yourself 4 down very, very easily. So I think it's just a draw either hand. Keep it close. The bowl isn't 100% safe where it is.
Well, I don't think Alex can see that offending US ball either. I think he'll be just drawing for another shot. Ooh, good line. Two out for England.
Yep. Quick question just come in for you, John. Obviously, we've seen how well the USA have been performing lately, especially in this event. So, with the USA making really, really good strides within the sport, in your opinion, do you think one day they could host a multinational, multi-nation event like this, or maybe even a World Bowls Championships?
Yes, I do. I think the Bowls USA suffer from lack of exposure really for the sport. I mean, America's huge with marketing potential, but I think there's small pockets of good bowls in America. California being an example, Arizona. I think there's up towards Seattle. There's some bowls, and across in New York. but I think largely it's an unknown sport across the whole of America. But what, if they did get a breakthrough, and they got more finance into the game, there's certainly the potential there. And I think at the moment they're looking to have an American Open championship where there'll be Canada and there's the South American countries, Argentina and Brazil, all competing in the Americas for an American championship type of thing. So I think the effort is there, but similar to UK, I mean, we just don't get enough exposure to get the resources into the game.
No, I think you hit the nail right on the head. It's a very difficult sport to sell, his bowls, because I remember Sky Sports, when I had a meeting with them once about running something for us, they call it a lot of dead time. You know, when you let go of a bowl, if it's taking 16, 17 seconds to go down the green, they call that dead air time, you see. Yeah. That's where we somehow need to all work together.
Well, that's the problem we've got. Yeah, I mean, bowls, you've got to have that bowl travelling the length or part of the green. That's it. That's the game. Yep. And you can have as much going on in the side as you want, but that's the essence of the game. And it is a skillful game, but sometimes it tends to be for the connoisseur, doesn't it? Rather than, there's not a lot of excitement in it seeing some of the games. I mean, we've had some. After saying that, we've had some exceptional finishes here during these events.
Yeah, and obviously the other thing about the sport is as well, 9 times out of 10, there's a lot of people running things that are doing it for free, out of passion. Yeah. They've got people like myself, full-time job as well. So it just becomes difficult. It's getting the right people in the right positions to push something globally or even nationally to get broadcasters or even these big sponsors on, There's been a lot of change lately with people running the sport and ideas.
I think over the years, I mean, the sport's been run on an amateur basis. It's run by volunteers at local level, at county level, at club level, and they do a great job. But I mean, there isn't the money or the time there to market the sport and raise its profile. We've done very well, I think, overall to run the game, and there's very few national authorities that have the the staff and the office to promote the game. I mean, Australia being the leading one at the moment, Bowls England are stepping up the marketing activity, to raise the profile and benefit recruitment. But a lot of the national authorities are run from a very small office or even from home. When it's once you pick out the right ball.
Well, Joanne, how's your luck? You get the jack again. Oh, unlucky. Good choice of shot. Nice and positive. If it stays on, that's a bonus. Has done.
all the American players on the rink are from the Californian states.
Oh, Joanne. Very small adjustment needed. Wasn't far away. Going again. Slightly under, I think. Ooh, getting nearer.
Well, it's still there for Peter. It just needs over the weight. Choice of weight will be crucial though, just to get through there. Very difficult to play there. A couple of yard-on shots.
Gently, gently. Yeah, just too hard. Good effort.
Just a bull tight. That was excellent weight for what he wanted.
He's pushed his own ball into a cover position as well. He'd be very unlucky for him not to get, you know, this shot out of it without removing that ball. But England definitely need another one there or thereabouts. There's a chance here for America. Nice and positive. Bowl or the jack in the ditch for a 3. If he drags it right back.
Don't think he'll get back.
Ooh.
something about it, didn't you?
Well, just a big yard. Only 2 in it, so it's been very, very close game, this one. Guernsey Switzerland game still one-sided. Guernsey seem to be playing some good stuff.
Yeah, the players seem to be having some difficulty in nailing the jack at this end.
Oh.
Commentator's curse.
Nicely
Well
picked
played.
up. They must have heard you, John. You spied.
That's it. Good.
Spider. Nice to see all the flags flying right behind the green there from the teams and the sponsors. Just needs to stop.
Yeah, when you think that there's teams from Norfolk Island, Zimbabwe, South Africa, come an awful long way, and that's absolutely great for the event, great for the sport. Chance to get some good exposure. Now then, Anne, you need to get a ball in here. The head building up very nicely for USA.
Slight little push on that front one. It's getting closer. See if Frankie Napoli can add to that one. Just not going to sneak over the top, not far off, just a yard. Such a nice, friendly guy, Frankie. First met him at Potters a couple of years ago when he qualified in the World Pairs with his partner, Scotty Mazzoni. Napoli and Mazzoni, so I called them the Pizza Brothers. I thought they'd make a fabulous pizza parlour with Napoli and Mazzoni. Sounds like a good calzone.
Oh, perfect. Just when USA were getting excited about a big score.
Yep. I mean, Joanne's got a very similar shot. If she gets down to the jack, or that plant would be fantastic. Not a million miles away either. This is close. Back to the jack. Brilliant. Well played. How far has it gone? I think she may have just kept in. Great, great shot. Fabulous game of bowls, this one.
Yeah, this is the type of game viewers like to watch, with the shot changing hands and attacking play.
Just like in a yard.
Well, it hasn't prevented England from getting in on the open side. 2 to America at the moment. No, didn't quite make it. Well, Peter would ideally try and just tickle that jack round the corner to his 2 waiting balls there. Make it really safe.
Yeah, took it out of sight. Even a front toucher. So I apologise for the, if you can hear the drilling noise going on, just replaced John's hip for it. No, there's the hotel shut now for the winters. Refurb work going on, and they've chosen to do it in the next room, which is lovely. Dear me. See if we can have a word with that. Yeah.
Alex chosen to attack. It was the American ball that came in there, so they're still holding shot.
Sorry, we're live, yeah. Thank you.
Well, I think there's only one England ball there stopping a count. And Jack Eye on the right hand side there. I mean, it certainly would be worth Peter having to go to play that back out of the head. Slightly dangerous, but I think worth the effort.
If he gets it clean and stops, it's nearly 6.
He's going for it.
He's nearly got this. Oh!
Oh, what a great shot.
What a bowl. The hats are going up in the air, look. Salute, all the hats are up. That's a big, big bowl. Fabulous bowl. be 5 down. See how many paddles he puts up. I think it's 5. 2, 3, 4. Front one. Blue one at the front.
Well, you don't get many chances to make scores in these games. And when you see, if you take your chance, it's the absolute ultimate bonus.
6. I think he's made a 6 there, John.
Brilliant ball.
Yeah. Fabulous ball. So that is a big turnaround for this game. Huge, dear me. Well played, Skip. The other game's 23-1. So that'll probably be finishing in the next couple of ends or so.
You would think as well with Peter's delivery stance that the static stance would inhibit his drive shots.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. Look at that. It doesn't make any difference at all.
Bit of a loose end there from the players.
Well, they've been avoiding the backhand, but that seemed to be a good line in.
Oh, good ball. Well played. Guernsey continuing to add pressure to Switzerland there. I think they're 22 ahead with 6 ends to play. It's
Time running out on the cuckoo clock there.
ball from America. Yeah, it's always hard when you go from one type of a surface. You know, playing 2 games of bowls indoors yesterday. It's individual rinks for those of you that saw the videos being put on, and the carpet's pretty sluggish to be fair, but it needs to be for the width of the greens down there. Lots of good play, but they've come onto this surface here. This is much quicker up the top.
Yeah, a lot of positive comments about the quality of the indoor surface down there.
That's a bad result. Yeah, it's pushy, but you know, I had a quick chuck on 3 of the 6. They all seem true-ish. You know, they all bent back. There's a few little runs that you get anywhere, but you could play some very good bowls, and the heads were showing that yesterday. Very tight heads.
Caroline making sure she's not short with this one.
Needs to get the jack. Slice on the jack.
Oh, she's unlucky.
That was very unlucky.
A good ball for nothing.
The jack went past that ball. It would have been good. Still 2 though.
Chance for Peter to tighten things up. Well, it's gone for cover. Doesn't look a good weight shot for England there, but
they've already got the best back. I mean, England will just be drawing here. That may have just been a bit of a rush of blood. I'm not quite sure. I mean, it's an important end here. You know, already 4 ahead America. Psychologically, they really do need to win this end. I mean, at the moment it's going to be 6 behind going into the last 4 ends. Oh dear. Probably in for second, I think. Any more than that will be a little bit cheeky. It's not far again, Peter. Look at this. Oh, just stood away.
yeah, that was almost perfect. He just wanted to finish just in front of the jack for protection. But he's given a bigger shoulder now for Alex. He can work off those length balls.
Just struggled to get back, carrying that little bit of extra pace. So 1 for America. So going into the 12th end, USA B lead by 5 shots. Quick look if Guernsey is still playing. Yep, they're still going on.
27-1 now, I think.
Yeah, 27-1. I'd be coming off by now.
Declaration required. Well, England need to step up a gear here. Certainly not impossible. 5 down, 4 to play. And you bear in mind that in the men's fours, England were 7 down and 3 to play, and managed to win. Well, she's found a good one this time.
She has, yeah. Correction was made.
The USA will be quite happy with their single shots at these ends. It'll keep England at bay, but England need to score. Chance for Frankie to shine. Oh, very good ball. Excellent bowling.
Certainly is. Really, really just stepped it up a little bit. Needs to run for the shot, needs to hold up.
Well, Frankie showed a very good line in on the forehand. Joanne chosen to stick with the backhand, which has been the most popular side in this direction. Now then, Caroline. England needs you.
Needs to get back.
Ooh.
Oh, a flick on that jack would have been brilliant. Just looking to cover these 3 England bowls. Needs a contact. Yeah, has done.
don't think she's getting back on that line. Well, it stayed on. Good count at the end. I'm sure Alex won't be short at that.
No, can't be.
It's 4 shots there to the USA. But England certainly can't afford to lose that. Possibly trying to just turn the jack round the corner.
In for another. Well played, Skip. Finish centre, so that's very good. Huge end again. Alex can't be too far if he bends. Here it comes. Just needs to bend. Great bowl. Huge bowl. Locked in.
Brave shot. A lot of people have been tempted to go more direct at that, but he got the perfect draw ball. Good stuff. Well, Alex could be tempted to play a little bit more weight this time. He's got good back position.
Yes, means whether he tries to, touch it for 1 or 2, or does he play for the bigger count, like you say. He's got quite a few bowls down the back.
I think his first ball's locked in, so he doesn't have the worry of that going out of the head too much, I wouldn't have thought. Yeah, more positive.
Ooh, found the gap. Ends are just starting to tick away now for England. Another single here.
Well, they're looking at a possible 2.
Just a 1, I think. Yep. So 6 to go for England in 3 ends. Probably going to have to score every single one of these remaining ends, I think. 27-2 on the other game. 4 ends to play.
Short 3/4 jack. Well, certainly advantage USA at the moment. And that's not a bad start.
Yeah, looks like there you can see Guernsey. Yeah, they've conceded. The Swiss team. So Guernsey have booked their place into the final this afternoon. Final will be at 1:30 Cyprus time. We're 2 hours ahead of the UK, same time as Cape Town. Nearly beaten this. Needs to get under it. Ooh, unlucky.
Well, 3 ends to go, and the USA just need to get 3 second shots will do. Restricting England to ones would secure the game. Yes, England certainly need to make an impression now on these last few ends. We just haven't been getting close enough.
No, they've just not been as consistent.
And that's the last thing you want when you're looking for at least 2 shots an end.
A scourge.
The scourge of balls, short balls. Useless, see.
Was that your Welsh, was that?
That was it.
Was that Welsh, was
That's
it?
it.
Okay.
That's my only bit. Hello, what's happened to that? See, that kept a really tight line up there.
Bent at the end. Can she get the jack? Oh, nearly.
Caroline, left-handed, might get a better line in down this side. That could be in the count. No.
Another bowl in the head for them, though, isn't it? They're just keeping that countdown for a single.
Well, they've had a chance to close the end down, really, on an open draw, but failed. This looks a good line.
Work off the bowl. Has done, well done.
Two to England. Not an easy shot for Peter. I mean, he's got to be very exact for a draw around the outside there when the hand is holding you off. He was looking at might be playing inside with weight onto the pack to force his own balls in there. I think that's what he's playing.
Needs to miss the blue one. Has done.
Oh, that'll do. That's a USA ball out on the wing. Well, a fortunate result.
There's one to England with the black bowl, I think, at the moment. Just looking if there's any way of trying to score more than just drawing. There's no touches on the jacks available. Yeah, Brett's pointing at that. I think that's in as well. Just concentrate on drawing both of your balls in here. Just needs to miss the green. I mean, that would be disastrous at this stage of the game.
It's unknown territory out there. Weight could be a winner. Look.
Come back, needs to run. Needs to run. That's in for another.
Big ball required here from Peter. The end's gone badly wrong from them, really. They paid the penalty for not getting in early enough.
Look at that, it's just sticking as well. Gonna run into the back of the red one. Has done. So big chance for England. Alex needs to probably play this slightly tighter and come underneath. Oh, he's out the rink as well, that one. Just beat the green bowl.
Doesn't look, does it?
No. Once I let off.
Well, difficult to tell with the angles.
That's some, dear me.
You would think that the American green ball would be in by looking at the screen, but it can be a bit of an optical illusion with these TV pictures. Roger called into action again.
That's well in that ball,
That's
yeah.
two.
Just the two.
Two.
4 adrift, 2 to play. Always go back to the first one just to make sure the measure hasn't moved. So a pair.
Well, I think USA got away with that, really. They could have been a lot worse. Gives a little ray of hope to England, though. 2 shots. England team discussion on what length to choose.
Looking for a good start, and he's got it. Oh, excellent.
Now then, Mary, what sort of response? Another chance for USA.
Good effort, gave it a chance.
Well, nerves could be possibly having an effect now. Frankie. Open draw.
Lucky.
Great effort.
To see what's going on with the skip, keep standing right in front of the camera. There we go. So 2 for England.
No wasted chance there. No, don't think it's made the shot.
Touch on the jack would be very good. Touch on the jack. Oh, straight through the hole. A little quick.
And we could do with the markers lollipops to see who's actually holding shot there.
Oh, well played.
Great ball.
America may just play a little bit more aggressive here now.
Yeah, they've got the back position.
Outside edge of the red one gets rid of them both.
That's certainly the percentage shot. He gets inside, he gets a ride off the shorter ball. Jack full's good.
I mean, you could play a draw, be 8 inches away and get nothing. You may as well just attack, like you say, tight. There's 3 or 4 different connections that are possible.
And I think USA have a ball on the tee if the jack is killed.
Yeah, there's 3 on the tee if it goes out the ring.
And here it comes.
Oh, dear me. Holes are made for bowls. Ugh. A little bit of danger just getting too full on the jack to the blue bowl, but looking at the scoreline, you've got to attempt this. I mean, ideally he wants to just miss the jack, get to the bowl, or slice the jack to the side as you run by for 3 or 4. I mean,
we don't know actually how many England are holding here. It looks a possible 3, but as I say, some of these shots are deceiving when it comes to the how far away they are.
so it's a very, very big bowl. It's a very, very delicate draw. He's going to cover the tee. America is still line 2 on the tee if the jack goes out the side of the ring. I think he'll play the same shot. It wasn't a million miles away from some form of a result. I mean, he'd be dreadfully unlucky to get that same hole. So backhand again with weight. Underneath again, but what's the result?
Ooh, a good result.
Got 1 away. Yep, it's in for second. 1 to England, I think. It's a good bowl again. It is the one. So 3 needed this end for England to force a extra end. 2 hours 45 minutes approaching. He's played some good attacking bowls, the America skip Peter. He's never been far away, has he, John?
No, he hasn't.
I mean, he doesn't play like a full out drive. He allows the ball just to bend a little bit, but he's very accurate. I say that quite a lot of time when I see him try and coach people that try and have this designer drive. You know, it seems to be like who can drive the hardest, but always when you're driving fast, there's a lot more that can go wrong with your delivery. There's more movement in the delivery, and you've got to be more controlling. He plays that more control shot exceptionally well.
He played that last shot well because he knew he couldn't afford to be on the wide side, so he played it slightly tighter because he had always the balls to ride off.
Correct.
And make a difference.
Correct.
Well, it's the USA's game to lose now. 3 up on the last end is a nice little cushion. But as I say, nerves could play its part. Tension in the wrist and arm.
Nice to see some of the players staying to watch this last bit of the game. Good start again from Brett.
Well, that's just your start you wanted when you're looking for shots on the last end. Now, an American ball in between the jack and that last ball would be just about perfect. Nope.
That'll go again. Slight correction, or even if he picks up the jack. I thought he had the jack with his last, to be honest, and he just missed it.
Got that holding line down there again.
Needs to run.
No, he's in the count at the moment. No. Big ball here from Anne could start to make the USA a bit worried.
That's what you were saying before. Sometimes you get that little bit of nerves by dominating early. Can just sometimes topple people.
Well, it's in as well. Oh, that's excellent.
In USA, the game plan here will be just keep getting a good second.
Yeah.
Close as you can. Close the head down. Make it more difficult for England just to score multiples. They're not bothered about the shot. Just get them close as you can.
Frankie needs a good second. No, it slipped away.
Needs to run.
Right. Just a good draw down the forehand, behind the shot ball, or resting on the second shot ball for England.
Oh, the nerves are starting.
I think that's panicking.
Worst end they've played in 6 or 7 ends, this. England really need to take full advantage. Well, Joanne, I think you've played a cracking bowl here. Can it stay in?
No, it slipped through.
Dear me. Needs to take a big yard off this one. Needs to beat that. Well done. Well, this is going to be an absolute nail biter, this one.
Every shot that goes in for England's extra pressure on USA.
Well, she wasn't far with the last, just a yard over. Can she make the correction? Because the line's excellent. The line is excellent. Oh, I'm not sure. Not sure at all. It's definitely 2. Depends if it beats the back one, the black bowl. Doesn't really change the shot for Alex. Just needs to guarantee at least one of his 2 bowls counts. A marker, 2 in the measure, the marker says.
Well, the backhand's safer for Alex. He's got an English ball on the run-in to promote.
Needs to stop. Needs to stop. Ooh, that'll turn that ball further away now because it'll slip on the carpet. Even though it's fell back, it will have scuffled across the carpet like it does on an indoor surface. So, big bowl this. Frankie's doing the old jiggery pokery finger trick. Oh.
He plays up, he falls off that back second shot. Red ball, that would be about perfect. He'll certainly play the forehand, because if he does happen to narrow it.
He's played it quite well, hasn't he?
He's played it well, and he's got Joanne's ball to promote if he does get marginally tight. Waits everything again here. Nothing for short.
Not in this game. Oh, that's the wrong saying. This game could all come down to a measure here. Alex really got to count with this one. Take a big yard off his last. Beat the black bowl and he'll be guaranteed a 3rd. Just asking to see the rink marker. So down the backhand. Quick.
It's going out.
Quick. It's coming now. Just a bit quick. Needs to stop. Well
then, the question is, do USA think they are 3rd shot?
I certainly won't be relying on this finger measuring. Not sure how accurate it is, to be honest. There's no real danger unless he lifts the blue ball up over onto the jack with a foot or 2 of pace, then he will lose the game. That's the only danger he has.
Here he goes. Letter from Joe Biden if he's successful.
He gets to that red bowl. Has done. That's a very good bowl from Peter.
Great bowl.
It's just a single shot for England, but it's going to be a win for the United States B team. And the final score is 14-12. Absolutely fantastic game there. Some absolutely brilliant shots, especially that takeout shot by Peter on the 10th end, where he took the second bowl out to make a huge 6. And at the end of the game, that was a huge bowl, John, because, I mean, 2 is the margin. That 6 was a huge bowl.
Brilliant. Yeah, excellent game, though, for everybody.
So that's John's last bit of commentary for these championships. So on behalf of the massive team and myself, thank you very much, John.
Absolute pleasure, thank you.
It's been my pleasure as well, mate. So we're back with you then for the final at 1:30, so an hour and a quarter roughly, local time here in Cyprus. And what a final it's going to be. It's going to be Guernsey taking on the United States of America. See you in an hour. Bye-bye for now.